Yeah. Hi. Hello. I'm gonna take it easy for like the next few days because I have been uh ordered to kind of chill out with the drinking. I'm gonna be honest. I'm on my deathbed. I swear to God, guys, like every time I'm like, oh, I really want to stream every day now. I want to work hard. I'm going to be productive. And then something kills me. I swear to God. Hello, everybody. Hi. Are you okay? I'm okay now. I finished taking my medication. I had to be bedridden and I had to eat nothing but bland food and drink lots and lots of Gatorade and Bakari sweat. I was kind of annoyed, not gonna lie. I had to drink several liters of sports drinks and I don't like sports drinks. I drank more Pocari Sweat than I drank water for like 2 weeks. Did you think about empanadas? Bro, that was the last thing I ate before I got sick. I don't think it was the empanada though. I think it was okay. So anyways, hey everybody, hello, nice to see you again. It's been a while. I missed you guys, but I was dying, so I didn't. Okay. So, anyways, how is everybody? Um, okay. So, to start off, I I was going through some things, so my mental health was already kind of shot, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream just to take my mind off things. And I remember like, um, I had this one stream like 2 weeks ago. It was I think it was my Friday stream. And then I was already feel yeah, the tummy hurt. The tummy hurt. No, that's the thing that's so annoying. It's like I'm making it sound so mild, but it's like, man, I was like in excruciating pain. I was constantly either bedridden or like running to the bathroom. It was a lot of problems, and then yeah. So I was like worried it was like a bunch of different stuff. I was like, oh, is it an ulcer? Is it appendicitis? Is it this or this? Um, I don't know if I should like tell you guys what it was, but basically I had an infection and it was yeah, so it was like a bacterial infection and there was like something going around in my area actually. So my mother was already warning me. She was like, don't eat salads, don't drink anything with ice in it, there's something in the water. And I was like what? Where's the harm in drinking something from the farmers market, I just want a fun little drink from the farmers market. Yeah, exactly, something is amiss. I have no idea. They didn't tell me what the thing was exactly, but they just said that like, my test results came in and they just said that I had like abundant bacteria in my samples, the soap opera disease. Yeah. There's something in the water that turns the freaking flips of gay. Yeah, I know, but it's like I had to take medication. It was kind of scary too because like I was told that I needed to take certain medication like immediately because it was, and I quote, an emergency. And I was like, am I dying? You're supposed to gather sims, not bugs. Thank you. Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna actually have to need the freaking hydration reminders. Holy shit, that's gonna have to be a thing in my future Twitch streams. Like, you guys are gonna have to actually remind me to drink water now. um, Oh, but thank you. No, but seriously, it was. I've been behaved. That's the thing that was so annoying about it. I constantly drank water and I constantly ate vegetables. The problem was the bacteria was in the water and the vegetables. See, this is what I mean, guys. I'm not going vegan anytime soon because I could live my life so healthy and then still get hit by a bus. You know, you never know what's gonna get you. It could be drunkenly running off a cliffside. It could be getting hit by a truck. Anything could get you. You know, your assassin friend could he could poison your food. There's been so many attempts on my life already. Cholera now. I don't know what it is. There's like I just know that there was like some sort of bacterial infection going. There's just some bacteria going around. I just don't know what it's called, so I can't look it up. My mom, like, she just said that there was like some bacteria in the water, and I was like, what kind? It's like I've seen the movie The Thing. You know, like I need to know what it is. Maybe you should drink booze instead. Bro, that's the problem. I drank a can of beer not like while I was sick, and then only found out I was like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to drink alcohol when I'm sick with this." I see. So I can't drink, so I didn't drink alcohol for like a week and a half, and I was like itching for it, right? And I was like, "Oh, maybe people were right about the alcohol addiction." but but I'm not an addict. Of course not. Of course I'm not. You guys know me. I'm never addicted to anything except for having fun. So you detox. Yeah. Always boil your water. Yeah, yeah. The Royal Taste Tester. Yeah, they were out of commission that day, and so I was like, let me eat this regardless. And then I almost died, I guess. But yeah, no, it's like I think I'm okay now. I tried to. That's the thing. I wanted to stream the past 2 days. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna start on Monday. I'm gonna start out fresh on Monday. I'm gonna start streaming, and then I woke up with a cold, and I was like. I was struggling to speak, so I was like, okay, this isn't working. So I was like, okay, I'll stream Tuesday. I'll stream the next day. And then yesterday I also woke up with a cold, and I couldn't stream again. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's been getting colder recently, I think. But it's also my bad. I didn't sleep with a blanket on. I normally sleep with a blanket, but like I got warm in the middle of the night and I kicked off my blanket, and I was like, okay, that was probably my fault. So now I like last night I was like, okay, I gotta make sure that I actually sleep with a blanket on this time. I'm gonna head to bed to recover from this cold. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay, and I hope you recover. Bye bye. Good night, Iwin. Bye bye. Mumble street. Yeah, I'll just be like, hey guys, it's me, your favorite streamer, Enaria. um, how is everybody today? Let's have some fun, right? Let's drink some booze, guys. Yeah. I think that'll be pretty good content. I think it'll be peak content actually. Are you leaving us anything cool in your will? You guys are getting my booze, my monthly subscription to Nintendo because they keep taking money from me and I keep forgetting about it. Oh, also, does anybody want my Pirates 101 subscription? Also, my Wizards 101 subscription. Does anybody want those? You know what? So I was really upset that because I was so sick in bed, I couldn't make any content that I want to make. Like I know that I was supposed to do like my ASMR content, and I was just like, damn it, I can't even record anything. Oh, thank you. Yeah, everybody remember to drink water. Don't be like me unless your water is like poison. So I'll beg for Wizard 101 subscription. Man. Speaking of which, guys, do you remember when I talked to you guys about my stream elements? Okay, so basically, the problem with these stream elements, right? Well, there wasn't a problem. It was like the reason I pushed the whole stream elements thing for my ASMR was because I couldn't use Throne, right? But now I can use Throne, guys. I just got so there's like a weird system that we came up with for us people here in the shadow realm, right? Like Southeast Asia. Watch your girlfriend violently vomit ASMR. Listen, I'm tempted to do that, but it's like I don't know if you guys. I mean, I'll ask manager son. But no, it's like so my throne is actually up and running now. So we came up with a weird system. I can't explain what it is because I don't fully understand what it is. But you guys can donate to my throne. I'm getting PC parts, but on my throne it's just gonna be the peripherals because I want to get the PC stuff like in person because I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust the delivery system. Not gonna lie. So I don't really want to trust them with stuff like the GPU and like the monitors. I'm gonna get that stuff in person. But stuff like the keyboard, headphones, maybe a microphone, something like that. I will put up on my throne. I already got funded for my keyboard, so I put up a headset on my throne. I put up a headset. My throne link, by the way, is in my link tree, which is in my Twitter bio. Oh, speaking of PC, I am I. This is what was so funny. While I was not so the Lovins panda I already have, so I'm not I'm not gonna get another one. Okay, I already have one. What happened to your Ko-fi? I thought you were taking commissions there. Oh, okay. So I was talking about that with manager son. I'm not gonna be doing Ko-fi, but instead I'm gonna be trying to do VGen, because it's a bit more professional, I suppose. I don't know. But we're trying to sort that out. We're trying to sort that out, and then eventually I will open up commissions once I've got everything settled, because I also have to prepare for like the Twitch debut and everything. I'm making my own stuff. Like I'm making my own assets, making my starting screen, my what do you call it? My stinger animation. I'm doing a lot, and maybe badges as well. I've already thought of some badges, and I'm designing a mascot as well. There's a lot. There's a lot that I'm doing. Um, but anyways, back to what I was saying about the stream elements thing, because now that I have the throne, you guys can just donate on there if you want to support me, or you can just like gift me here on AniLive. But you could always opt for just stream elements as well. It's always gonna be there. Don't worry. But in regards to the Twitch stuff, or the PC stuff rather, while I was sick, um, I went to the hospital, right? But like afterwards, I no, I went to the bank. I went to the bank to sort some money stuff up, and yeah, I was like sorting some stuff out. And so I'm going to be buying the PC parts next week. Because I made plans with my IRL friend, and it's the same friend that I made plans with before, and we're gonna go get some PC parts in person. Hopefully, my bank will let me withdraw all that money. I have a daily limit apparently if it's like an ATM withdrawal. But hopefully if I pay in person and it's just like they just swipe my card, hopefully I won't have a limit. We'll see, we'll see. I haven't used this bank before. Yeah, while I was sick, I went out and made a new bank account. My mother always told me to have like more than one bank account because you never know. What if one of them goes under? I'm like, I don't know if that's how bankruptcy works, but okay. Hmm. Yeah, that wasn't through Throne. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. But yeah, hopefully at some point within the next couple of months, I'll have my Twitch debut. Cause I need, you guys know me. I need to bust out of here, man. I'm sick and tired of being trapped here because it's like it's one thing if I just want to stream on here like at the end of the day, I don't want to set up a whole stream. That's one thing. But there's so many stream ideas where I need to have visuals on screen. I need to have like games or something showing on screen. And so that's why I'd prefer to just like do my Twitch streams, because I'll be honest, if like the reason I stream at the time that I stream is because I'm kind of, you know, I'm hoping that the Twitch restreamers are still awake, right? Because if I stream in the middle of the day, for me, that's like when it's like early morning for you guys or late in the evening. So there's not going to be many restreamers around. And so thank you for the restreamers. You guys are my Rock, my Dwayne, my Johnson. So but hopefully when I can stream on Twitch, I'll be able to stream for longer hours. I'll be able to stream multiple times a day, or first of all, I'll be able to do VODs myself, right? So so yeah, games like Subway Surfers playing next to you, that'll be what's gonna show on screen. Like I'll be doing my Twitch stream, and then like the Subway Surfers gameplay will be at the bottom, just for you iPad kids, yeah. So anyways, yeah, so lots of things happening. Okay, yeah, so that's basically on the productive side of things. I am still working on a bunch of like secret projects, man. I've I have so many things going on at once, and then I'm just like, this is why I can't get anything done. I have like my hand in a lot of pies. Is that what the white people saying is? I can Is that what is that what it's called? Is that the phrase? I don't know. Maybe. Is that what the hmm anyways. So, um oh, I should be able to post my stream schedule this week later after my stream, or maybe in the morning tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. As a white man, I've never said that. You're white? Oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white. Anyways, no, it's like oh, okay. So, something else in regards to updates, right? In regards to updates. So, to summarize, I have a throne, and I will be asking you guys to help support me through that. I mean, I could just rely on the stream elements too, but it's like the throne thing is just quicker, because like it's gonna take a while for me to get the throne element, not throne elements, the stream elements money. So you guys can donate however you want. You can donate on stream elements, you can donate on AniLive, or you could help contribute to my throne. So yeah, thank you in advance to everybody. Um, Hmm. And then I'm getting my PC. What else? What else? Okay. So, once I debut on Twitch, I will still be streaming on AniLive. Especially if it's just like randomly at different times of the day. Especially if it's just like, just to catch up, just to chill, just to chat for like a couple hours rather than playing a game. Let's say. So I won't be fully integrating into Twitch, and I won't be like just staying on AniLive either. So I'm gonna try to like combine the two in some way. So it's like you can either just come to my Twitch streams, or you can just come to my AniLive streams. But like hopefully you come to both. Thank you in advance. this there was someone who had like their AniLive profile picture be a dick. That's crazy. I'm not surprised, but like, holy shit. Karma, welcome. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like yeah, hopefully I'll be able to spend more time with you guys once I have everything up. Like I remember I was talking to manager Sad, and he was just like listening to all my plans, and he was like, "Yeah, save that for Twitch. Like that sounds really good. Like that stream idea is good, but it really shouldn't be wasted on AniLive." Yeah. I'll come whenever, bro. Yeah, I want people to come whenever I ask them to, like it's like, guys, you have to come for me. Yeah. Stop. god, he's squirting on me, guys. Panda squirting on me. Oh my god. Jesus. I just got back. I just got back. As I was saying, when I debut on Twitch, I will be a bit more say so. Well, not like completely say so, but like I'm not gonna do like the crackhead streams all the time. Like you're gonna Ooh, actually that actually sounds okay. So the Twitch streams, I have a bunch of ideas that are not going to be unsay so. Right. So you're gonna have to get used to the fact that I'm gonna have to pretend like I'm a normal human being when I'm on Twitch. I mean I'll still have like some weird moments here and there, but on Twitch I'm gonna have to act a certain way that so yeah, I have a bunch of different ideas for how I want to take my content and just kind of like have a new direction when it comes to my streamer persona. So you're gonna have to get used to that at some point. And then but like the crackhead streams can still stay on AniLive. Like if you want like crackhead energy, I'll probably still say lots of weird stuff on AniLive. Don't worry, guys. I'm not completely like transforming into a say so person. That would be crazy though if I tried. I would just like debut on Twitch and just be like, "Hello, everybody. I'm your royal princess, your mischievous princess, Enaria Liliales. Like, welcome." and then and then you guys like make dirty jokes in chat. I'm just like, "Well, I never." And I clutch my pearls. um Inari already knows what it takes to kill a Twitch streamer. Hey, I warned him. I warned Beebs so many times about showing hentai on screen. I said, Beebs, I'm worried. Maybe you shouldn't show anything. And then he still did it anyways. And I was like, well, I mean, I gave him at least 3 warnings, you know? Like that's you have to talk about the weather. Yeah, I'll be like, guys, it's so hot today. I want to just take off all my clothes, but like in a normal say so way, you know. Like, I'm not like, whoa, like imagine streaming while completely naked. I've never done that before. That's crazy. If she wasn't canceled immediately. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I was like, am I gonna rebrand when I stream on Twitch? Am I gonna pretend like I was a normal human being this whole time? Am I gonna lie to the Twitch audience? I kinda do. We should do that anyways. Let's prank Twitch. Let's just be like, oh yeah, Inaria, she's so normal and so wholesome. Like she's never said anything weird on stream ever. Like she's actually such a normal girl. Like she has normal hobbies and normal interests. She's so wholesome. She's full of holes. Yeah, she's so elegant. Yeah, she's evil Inaria. Yeah. It's yeah, exactly. We have to gaslight the audience, guys. That's what that mean, right? Like you have to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Exactly. That's what we have to do. What was it? Mansplain, manspread, manipulate, or something. So do what you wanted to do when you joined AniLive. Yeah, basically. I do have a lot of ideas that are going to shock you guys because you're gonna come to the stream and you're gonna be like, wait a minute, who's this bitch on my screen? Like, who is this? It'll be a case of like skinwalkers or something. Yeah, body snatchers. Yeah, I'll be so posh, so fake British. So I'll just try to talk like Mia the whole time. The Twitch audience will just be us again. Yeah, exactly. But like, if ever there's any new people wondering what's going on, we just have to gaslight them, guys. We just have to pretend like my Twitch debut was normal. But like knowing me, I'll probably get drunk again. Yeah. Hey, who's this little sassy? Exactly. It's just like, oh, like look at this pretty princess. She's so purple. She's so nice. She's so wholesome. She's so in control of herself. Oh man. I love gaslighting people. It's so fun. I was I was talking to somebody recently about how a lot of people get attached to me, but like specifically weird people get attached to me because weird people feel safe around me. Because I'm always letting people know, I'm like, hey, listen, you can tell me anything. I probably won't judge you. I mean, I'll judge you a little bit, but it's like that's my, kink shaming is my kink, you know? So it's like if you tell me you're into some weird hentai, I'll be like, yeah, yeah, okay, and cuz this is what's really funny about me and my friend group is that or not even just friend group, just a random friends that I have. I will like every now and then I'll have a friend come to me and they'll just DM me, just be like, "Hey, Anaria, do you have any porn recommendations?" And I'm like, "Okay, fam, what you want? Like, what kind of medium do you want? Do you want IRL porn? Do you want live action? Do you want hentai? Do you want dojinshi?" And they'll tell me, like, they'll be like, "Oh, I want a dojinshi." And I'm like, "Okay, what kind of tags you want?" They'll be like, I don't know. I'm into some weird stuff." I'm like, "Okay." Like, okay, shoot, just give me some tags, and then they'll be like gangbang, imoto, and I'm just like, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then and then they a lot of the time they'll be like, oh, I'm into anything, and I'm like, okay, just tell me the stuff that you're not into, and I'll blacklist it. It's easier for me that way, like just to show you something that you probably would like rather than just trying to find a very specific thing under a very specific tag. Because a lot of the time I probably already have a bunch of titles that I could recommend. If someone is just like, hey, Naria, do you have any like NTR stuff with like a college student or something, and like it's like a hentai. I'm just like, I got you, what you want, do you want multiple people or just one person? So it's like basically with my friends I'm kind of seen as like a hentai dealer, which I think is really funny. I gotta share the sauce with the girls. Yeah, no, it's like it's so funny too because like I have like my guy friends coming to me with this sort of thing, and I'm just like, do they not see me as a woman like at all? Like they're so shameless about it, but it's kind of funny. With my female friends, we talk about different sussy things. So like with the guys, we talk about hentai. But with the girls, we talk about fan fiction. We talk about manhwas. We talk about sussy YA novels. So it's a very different thing than what I talk about with the boys. So, but like regardless, I consume a lot of gooner content, unfortunately. You're one of the bros. Yeah, I know. I remember. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Ozzy. He's right here though. He knows that I'm talking about him. So like with aren't you a bit too old for YA novels? Hey, I can be as young as I want to be. Okay, I will remain as young as I want. You can't tell me what to do. I will keep turning a certain age for as long as I want. I can keep living in denial. Okay. So I remember when Ozzy was in a was they were I think they were gaming but like drunk the whole time, and then they were doing like drunk karaoke with the boys in a group VC, right? And he was like, "Oh, you can come join us in Aria if you want." And I was like, "Yeah, but like I don't know if you guys would want a girl to just show up out of nowhere." And then I thought about it for a second. I was like, "Wait, do you guys even think of me as a girl? Do I even count as a girl?" And Ozzy so lovingly told me, "No, no, Inaria, you don't count as a girl." I'm just. Am I nothing more than a Discord kitten to you people? I'm just an honorary boy. Oh, that's the thing that's so funny. Do you guys remember during my debut when I said something like, how did I say it? I said like, I am female. I think. Yeah. Oh, internet, internet, fix yourself. Thank you, thank you. My internet went weird. So, oi, 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 stop it. Anyways, groom. No, 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 don't say that. Enaria has been promoted to bro status. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's promoted to bro status or I got my girl status, or my girl card revoked. Anyways, so I remember when I was younger, I struggled getting along with girls. I'm gonna be honest. I just remembered like first day of class, like a bunch of girls were already so close, and I was like, ah, I didn't get to meet everyone. So now I like everyone's friends with each other, and I'm not friends with them. I'm just like a quiet little loner in my class. And then because I was so quiet, my teacher assigned me like right next to a bunch of boys that were, that situation where like a bunch of kids are really talkative in class and they're always misbehaving. So the teacher ever so lovingly assigns a quiet person to sit with them just to kill the vibes. That really ruined my self-esteem. It's like, hi, hello. It's like, it's weird to be told that you're such a stick in the mud boring person that you would kill the party vibes of a friend group. That ruins a child's self-esteem. So if any of you are teachers, or if yeah, don't do that. That's really mean. And I just remembered, like, just one day I was getting teased by these boys, and then at some point, it evolved into me chasing after them during recess. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these boys back. And then it became a thing that kept happening every day for weeks, and I was like, am I just playing tag with these boys now? I'm just that's basically what was happening. I just became friends with some boys. And I had like one female friend in class, and that was only because she was much quieter than I was. So I was an introvert that was abandoned by the extroverts, and I was forced to be the honorary extrovert to adopt the even quieter introvert. So it's like, because that's the thing with me. It's like I'll see someone who's also like a loner, and I'm like, oh, I don't want them to be left out like I was. So I will make sure that they feel included. That's why I try to talk to people, even if they're really quiet in a VC. I'll give them a chance to speak. It's okay if they don't want to talk a lot, but like I want to give them the opportunity to speak up at least, because I know what it's like to be left out and ignored. So I don't want people to feel that way either. But yeah, it's like forced to be a weirdo. I know. Where were you back when I was in high school? I was a weird person in high school, man. Like, I was a wallflower, so to speak, where it's like I was able to integrate into a bunch of different friend groups. I was hanging out with the popular kids, the unpopular kids, the jocks, the student council, the honor students, the art kids, the weirdos, the upperclassmen, the underclassmen. I just had a bunch of different friend groups depending on who was available. And I just remember thinking, like, it was like as much fun as I was having hanging out with them, I never really felt like I was super close with any of them. Like, I didn't know how to socialize properly. It was kind of like, we were just hanging out just to hang out, but we weren't actually like super close. Like, I wasn't talking to them about my problems. They weren't talking to me about their problems. It was very in school, where it's like you just ate lunch with them rather than actually have a personal connection with these people, right? Yeah, I know exactly. And I don't know. It's like, so when I see someone like that, I try to welcome them. Anyways, back to the whole gender identity crisis. um I completely forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, anyway, so back to me hanging out with so many boys, and it always starts with guys hanging out with me, but like never seeing me as like girlfriend material. And so that's why I struggled with the idea of I just kept thinking like, am I am I even a girl at this point? Am I gender fluid? Because like sometimes I feel a lot more masculine than I do feminine, but it's like it's not even that. I just felt okay, so there was this thing that somebody posted once. It was talking about how loneliness in women, right, is so different from like loneliness in guys, because I think it has to do with autism. I'm not really sure, but a lot of it might have to do with autism, because if you're like a weird autistic dude, some people still vibe with you, you know. It's like, ah, look, there's Jimmy and his Legos, like that's so cool. But like when you're on a when you're a girl who might be neurodivergent or on the spectrum, girls don't like that. Girls will ostracize you. They will exclude you from things just because they think you're a little weird. And it doesn't even have to be everyone thinking that you're weird. It's just like it all it takes is one girl to think that you're weird and decide that she doesn't like you, and then she makes everyone else exclude you from things. And because of that, I always had to be kind of reserved. I kind of had to hide like the weird parts of myself, because the thing that I hated was being left out, and I really didn't want to freak people out by, you know, being the usual, which is weird and annoying, right? Yeah, it's like Enaria has autism. I remember telling my friends that before, and I was just like, guys, wait, no, actually, this is. I remember talking to this person last year, or I guess 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. I was talking to them, and they were like, "Hey, are you sure you're not autistic?" And I was like, "Why would you say that? Why? What do you mean?" Like, and he's like, "Because you're very similar to me, and I'm autistic." And then I made a couple other friends too that were on the spectrum, usually guy friends, and then they were on the spectrum as well. And then actually no, I think I had a few female friends that also were on the spectrum. And I after that person said that, I just kept seeing like, oh, no wonder I get along with certain people. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's probably what it was. And then when I told people, I was like, guys, I think I might have autism. You know what they said? You know what they said? They were like, you're just finding out now? I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, Inaria. Like, no, I thought I was cute. I thought I was like, I was quirky. I didn't think it was like autism. But that's the thing. It's like when you don't have social skills, right? When you don't have very good social skills. So for example, like when I was younger, people only see that as being weird and annoying. But now that I'm a bit older, now that I've socialized a bit better and I can handle myself in social situations to a certain extent, people now see that as charming and quirky. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm still weird. It's just that they find like the whole aurism thing, the autistic riz. Yeah, it's true, guys. It's really true. Like people will see like a weird person, but if you have like enough charm to it, like they're gonna like that. And I'm just like, see, this is why a lot of weird people are drawn to me. I think it's because I make them feel like they're safe to be as weird as possible around me. I thought I was doing a public service. I didn't think it was just that I was just as weird as them. You hit me with the aurism from day one. I know. Yeah, so it's like there is a difference between thanks. No, but like that's the thing though. It's like just learning a few social skills really helped, because when I was like, like, cuz here's the thing, right? When you're a kid, people don't like what they don't understand. But when you're a bit older, people kind of have an appreciation. Like, I don't understand anything about woodworking, but if someone wants to tell me all about their crafts, I'm like, okay. I like listening to someone talk about their passions, whether that's hentai or felting, or I don't know what other, I don't know, apex, I don't know. um I don't know, it's just kind of it makes sense that I have the friends that I have, because when I was I had this friend group last year. I didn't really vibe well with them. Like I thought I was, but I just slowly realized like the more I talked to them, the more I felt like an outsider. And there's this other girl, I felt so bad for her, but like there's this other girl, and I think she was like neurodivergent, but they were bullying the fuck out of her. And well, I mean, they weren't like being like overly mean, but they, some of them were being mean. And I felt really bad because they kept saying that she was weird. They kept saying she was like annoying or obnoxious, and I was just like, oh man, but I vibe with her so well though. Like we have similar hobbies and interests, and we get along. And so I kept thinking like, oh man, am I similar to her? Do I have to like basically mask myself so they don't ostracize me as well? You know. And I was just kind of, I felt really lonely in that situation. I just felt like, oh, I'm like I'm constantly on guard in this friend group, because if like one wrong move and I could be treated the same exact way as that other girl. You know, I did reach out to her in private after they kicked her out of the friend group just for being a little weird, right? And like I'm like, and then after some reflection, after like leaving that friend group, I kind of realized, oh, it wasn't me being too weird. They were just really toxic. And that's the thing. It's like being neurodivergent, right? Like you don't really feel like a normal human being. And so when I was like growing up and I was getting along with guys more than girls, because a lot of the time the girls would talk about stuff that I didn't understand, like boys or K-pop or something. I just didn't get why people were, because I'm a late bloomer, okay? Like I had crushes and everything, but I didn't really care about dating at the time. So when people were talking about boyfriends and stuff, I just felt so left behind. I was just like, I can't relate to this. So I'm gonna go talk to the guys who just want to talk about anime. And so I remember feeling like, I think I was like around 15, and I just felt like, am I even, am I a girl? Am I gender fluid? Am I trans? Like I remember thinking that way just because I didn't get along with girls, because I felt like I wasn't feminine enough. I wasn't girly enough, I was stuck in this weird position where I was too girly to be fully integrated into the bro friend group, but I was also too like I wasn't like into the same stuff that girls my age were into, so I also felt like I didn't really fully integrate into the girlfriend group either. And so I was just like, okay, it's one or the other. I have to either pretend to like the stuff that the girls are into, or just be left hanging out with just guys and having people think of me a certain way, right? Because there were so many times where I would be like the only girl in a guy friend group, and it wasn't like I was trying to be a tomboy. I don't think I was a tomboy. I felt very neutral in the sense that I wasn't overly girly, but I also wasn't trying to be a dude. I wasn't trying to do like, I wasn't trying to learn how to skateboard. I wasn't trying to play video games. I was just hanging out. And I remember thinking that the thing that I liked about hanging out with guy friend groups was that their conversations were very neutral. Like it was like they would talk about video games, anime, life, I guess. But like with a lot of the girls, it was always just about relationships and like makeup. And I, at the time, I didn't relate to that, so I didn't really know how to get along with them aside from just going to the movies together, and then that's basically it. It was a Oh my god, like I forced myself to go to Starbucks so much with my female friend group in high school. And I didn't want to go to Starbucks, but they kept going, so I would also go with them, and I didn't want to be left out, so I had to order something. And so that's why whenever I go to Starbucks, I only order like a mocha frappuccino. Like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to not order something, but I also didn't want to waste my money on something that I knew I wouldn't like. With guys, yeah, they kind of just vibe. You know, yeah, exactly. It's just like, like what's better than this? Just guys being dudes. That's like $6. Well, to be fair, this was a long time ago, so it was like maybe $3, $4, something like that at the time. So yeah, but like now it's, oh my god, it's so expensive nowadays. It's not just Starbucks either, but man, when I see those prices, I'm like, oh, that used to be like the prices for like the regular items. That used to be the price for like the more expensive deluxe items, and now I'm like, man, this economy is really bad. But yeah, it's like I had a whole gender identity crisis just because I was too autistic to hang out with girls. I felt like, oh, I don't really feel like a proper girl, so that must mean I'm not one. And I remember this was also something that I thought about when I was 17. I remember I was I thought for a second, for like a hot minute, I thought I was gender fluid because I was interested in dressing more tomboyish. It wasn't like I wanted to give up on dresses entirely. It's just that I like the fashion style. And so when I learned that there was a difference between gender identity and gender expression, I was like, oh, that's what it was. I just wanted to look a different way. I didn't want to actually be a boy. And so it's like having to learn all this stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, it's just, yeah. And so I don't know. It's kind of interesting how all that works out. Being a narc sounds complicated. Yeah. Studies did say autistic people are more likely to be trans. Yeah, it's just like your brain's just goofy. It's just a little goofy. Well, I mean, at least I'm not a furry because I don't care how many times I have to say it. I will always deny being a furry. You can't make me admit it. Maybe for Pride next year, I'll come out as furry. I'll be AFAB, assigned furry at birth. Oh my god. I was too busy with Black Ops 2 to worry about my gender sexual bestiality. Whoa, whoa! Oh, I remember. I one of the very first like FPS games I played was I think Black Ops. Yeah, that was interesting. It gave me that whole reload anxiety where it's like as soon as you shoot something, you're like, I gotta reload right now. I gotta reload. Yeah, it's like I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, was it Black Ops? Yeah, I think it was Black Ops. Mine was Doom. Mm-hmm. There was this. There's so many video games that I remember playing on the family computer that I just don't remember the names of, so I can't look them up, and it's so sad because they were so fun, but I don't know what they were called. Are you gonna commit the 10 hours to get a Starbucks gift card? That's a thing. I was like, why is Starbucks giving away gift cards for that? What do you mean? Right. The Baskin Robbins Starbucks thing. Ah, I mean, if I did get a gift card, what would I do with it? I guess I could just buy another mocha frappuccino. I don't order anything else. I don't even want to eat their donuts. I feel like I could just have a much nicer donut at like Dunkin' Donuts. I like Dunkin' Donuts. You guys ever had like a Krispy Kreme? Krispy Kreme donuts are way too sweet for me. I can only eat the original glaze, but even then I need to like wash it down with water. But like with Dunkin' Donuts, because of the way they make their donuts, I think they use like cake for a lot of them, right? Rather than like regular donut dough, they use cake. And so I like that. I like it's like the right amount of sweetness for me cuz I'm a sweet tooth, but like I do have a sensitive stomach, so it's just going to kill me if I eat like Starbucks or Krispy Kreme donuts. Buy Starbucks with your Starbucks gift card. What an interesting idea. Who would have thunk it? Like is it worth it though? They don't even have the 2K calorie Oreo chip. What is that? That sounds crazy. Oh my god. You know those drinks that have like the donut like through the straw or something. I think that's insane. Like, are you? There's so many like fancy drinks that I've seen go viral online, and I was always like, how are you guys supposed to consume this? How are you supposed to eat that? Why did they put chocolate on the rim of my glass? Like, I want my mason jar. Oh no, my musica. Oh, there it is. Here we have a place called Boss Donuts. Ah, okay. I mean, are they Bossa Donuts? I heard that in Japan they only really have like Mr. Donut as like their donut franchise, and I was like, "Oh, I figured they'd have a lot more options." I'm assuming they have local stores, but I guess Mr. Donut is like the only like major donut chain in Japan, which I think is so strange because we have a Mr. Donut here, but I don't like it. I don't like Mr. Donut. I'm gonna be honest. I like Dunkin' Donut more. It was Baskin Robbins, not Starbucks. It was 2K calories per serving and included crustaceans. What? That's Mr. Donut. Oh, you know what? I when I was younger, I never understood why people would drink coffee with like sweets, like if it's like chocolate cake or something, right? Because I always felt like, oh, if I'm gonna have something chocolate, I want something similar to that flavor profile. So I would have a chocolate cake, and I would have like a chocolate milkshake or something like that, right? And now that I'm older, and I'm like, you know what? The the richness of the chocolate really brings out the flavor of the coffee, and vice versa. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. I get it. My palate is getting refined. I have a Dunkin' Donuts nearby, but I prefer the local shops. Ah, okay, okay. Or the sweetness just washes out the bitterness. Yeah, my father when we were at this hotel, there was like this. So if you guys have ever stayed at a hotel, you'll know that hotels a lot of the time will have a free breakfast buffet, right? You guys get free breakfast, and so you have to wake up really early just to make sure that you can still make it. I remembered we like I think my father had a coffee, and he said, oh, like this piece of chocolate that they give you with your coffee, you're supposed to put it in your coffee, let it melt, and just stir it around. And so when I went to Fashion Week with my friends, um, we stayed at this hotel, and I had this coffee with our breakfast, and it came with like a little piece of chocolate, and I was like, guys, did you know you're supposed to put the chocolate in your coffee? I was But yeah, I know. And then yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. And every time I have like a nice piece of chocolate, I'm like, okay, I could just eat it by itself, or I could just dunk it in my coffee. It's so freaking nice. I just yeah, hi peasants. Hello Kiwi, hello. Pissants. I don't know, it's just like there's a lot of things that I just picked up from other people. That's the thing I like about talking to people. It's like you'll learn something from literally anywhere. It could be like from a TV show, or a movie, or from someone in your life. Like, did you guys think that I figured out how to masturbate using like a using a shower head just by myself? No, I watched an episode of Two Broke Girls, and I wait, we're say so today. We're say so. Yeah, no, it's like there. I get educated. Like I'm always I'm always getting educated by random things. Like I watched this like Bugs Bunny cartoon, and because of that, I now know where Massachusetts is. No, wait, no, it was Boston. Yeah, Boston. Yeah, Boston, Massachusetts. I think is that correct? Yeah, 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 yeah. I think so. What about Albuquerque? I only knew about Albuquerque being in New Mexico because of High School Musical, because that was the setting of their school. Like it was, because no, but I was watching this anime with somebody last week, and they kept saying like, how do you know all this stuff? Like, because I'll just like say certain things like while watching, and I'll be like, oh, did you know? And then blah blah blah, or like oh, like I know that guy, this person is from here, or like, oh, I know this thing, and he's like saying stuff like, how do you know any of this? Like, how do you know anything about Genshin Impact without playing Genshin? How do you know anything about Naruto without watching a single episode? How do you know any of the lore of One Piece without watching an episode? It's like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you've been to Albuquerque? You know, like just looking at the name Albuquerque, it doesn't look right. It's just like it's just like it looks like a bunch of letters. Made the wrong turn at Albuquerque on the way to Pismo Beach. They have a pizza buffet there. Oh shit! I want to go to a pizza buffet now. I remember like when I was this was like years ago. There was this pizza. Okay. It wasn't a pizza buffet. It was a build your own pizza restaurant. So you'd go up to the line and up to the counter, and you basically pick out your ingredients, kind of like how Subway works, where it's like you pick out the ingredients for your sandwich, right? So this place, you would pick out like the ingredients for your pizza. I made this really good pizza. I was just so excited seeing all the Japanese ingredients, and I was just like, we're gonna get some teriyaki chicken on there. We're gonna get some shiitake mushrooms, some enoki mushrooms. We're gonna get some like this, some of that. It was so freaking good, and I haven't been there since. But like, holy shit, maybe I should. I hope they're still open. Cece's Pizza. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, guys. um some subways here have pizza. I've experienced a broad summary of the narrative. Oh my god, that's the thing too, Cedric. A lot of the stuff that I know about pop culture stuff that I have not touched is just because of online osmosis. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like you pick things up just from being around certain spaces, basically. Like, I mean, okay, so for example, you don't need to watch My Hero Academia to pick up on certain things because people will always talk about it online, right? So it's the same thing with me with literally anything, whether it's Naruto or One Piece or Oshinoko or something. Well, I did technically read Oshinoko, but I haven't seen the anime yet. But stuff like that, it's like you get spoiled. You see clips here and there. You see people talking about stuff in comment sections or in threads, and so that's how I have a vast knowledge of a lot of things without actually touching those things. Dissemination through memes. Yeah, yeah, no, basically dissemination. Yeah, it's like, do you think I know anything about Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate 3? No, I've never played either of those things. The only reason I know about anything is because of memes, because of videos. I would gladly watch a 3 hour long video about a video game that I will never play. I would rather do that than actually play the video game, you know? Like I'm just like, Enaria bathwater when? Oh yeah, I remember when I had that bath stream? That was crazy. I was cold the whole time. Oh man, I'm so tempted to stream like at the pool, but like I don't want to because I know I'm gonna accidentally drop my phone in. I'm such a klutz, guys. And I would love to like just put you guys in like a little waterproof container or like a waterproof baggie, but like then you wouldn't be able to hear me properly. And that would be funny though. Underwater streaming, let's go. Elden Ring, that's something, Randy. Something Randy for hands. Baldur's Gate 3 was crazy. Like seeing the memes, seeing the thirsty posts, I was just like, wow, people are really horny about Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I was Yeah, and so I was like, I wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3 because I heard that it's kind of like D&D, right? I like D&D. I love D&D so much. But but then people were like really horny, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense for something similar to D&D." The bear sex scene was interesting. I didn't think that that was possible, but I get it. I get it. Um I had I I think I played this one D&D session with my IRL friends where one of them tried to boink a dragon, cuz this was like a dragon, this was like a dragonborn woman, but she was in her dragon form and he was a gnome and he tried to boink her, and I was like, I mean, A for effort. It didn't work, but it was nice that he tried. I watch video essays on speedrunning. Why don't you just watch the speedrun? Or is that not as fun? I mean, I figured it would be faster. Hi, Ashiro. Hello, hello. There's a 12-hour video essay analyzing Anne's character in Persona 5. Oh my god. Wait, okay, okay. Acquiring pop culture knowledge through pornography and dungeons. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I was whenever I talk to somebody about Overwatch, right? A lot of the time, I know about certain characters or certain lore because of stuff like that, and I can't tell them. I'm just like, I'll mention a character, and then my friends will be like, "Oh, how do you know this character? You don't play this game." I'm just like, I watched hentai with this character. That's how I know. uh, no, but like, I remember watching. I think it was like a 5-hour video just based off of like fan theories on like this one very niche thing in Madagascar. Like, no, it was like, it wasn't even like the entire show. It was just like one character. Oh man, watching really long video essays is so fun to me because it's like you guys watch me because I yap, and you're just like, you can just like turn off your brain for a second and just like listen to me in the background while you like take a shit or something. I don't know. But I'm like that with video essays. I love video essays. For a lot of speedruns, you don't get the tricks unless someone explains them. For example, there's a Mario 64 runner. Oh, okay, okay. You're watching it for like those purposes. Okay. Um, it's yeah, I know. It's like there's so many video game related stuff that I know that I probably shouldn't, just based off of the fact that I don't play these games. Like I know way too much about, for example, let's say Super Mario. Did I ever make it past stage 2 of Super Mario Brothers? No. Am I Have I ever played a single other like Super Mario game? No. But do I know lore? Yes. It's maybe this is the autism speaking. Maybe this is, oh my gosh. The lore, yeah. It's like for me, this is what I mean though. It's like I like world building more than the actual consumption of the content. It's like I will watch every single cinematic from Overwatch, but I will not play a game of it. I will not play Overwatch, but you bet your ass I'm gonna read every single comic or watch every single cinematic, watch every single video talking about their their lore, just in greater detail. It's like, this is where the tism is really peaking. The fan made cinematics. Hey, listen, those are, it's not my fault they're good quality, okay? Like, I was watching something in regards to Final Fantasy because, spoiler, but Cloud and Tifa finally kiss, right? And so it was like blowing up on YouTube. And so I was like, okay, let me watch some videos about this, like the entire history between them. And so like when I was talking to somebody about the lore, they were like asking me like, okay, who do you prefer with Cloud? Do you prefer Tifa or Aerith? And I was just like, I mean, like with Aerith, it's like, isn't like the whole thing that she just like there's like goofy thing with Zack or something, and and my friend was like, how do you know who Zack is? Like, you've never played the game. How do you know how do you know who Zack is? I was, and how do you know the lore like around him? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And this, yeah, like, oh my god, the animations on Pornhub are so good. Like whether it's Overwatch or yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like there's, I don't know. It's just like the animations are so good that it's not even funny. Like I'll see I'll see like a porn video of let's say Tifa Lockhart, and I'm just like, oh, look at the texture on her skin, that looks so good, that looks so hyper realistic. Like, oh, look at that like movement, that her hair looks so good. Because like I'm really into animation, and so I get really intrigued when I see like actually like really good animation. And so guys, like when I watch animated porn, it's not because I'm a gooner, it's because I'm an animation enthusiast, you know. That's what it is. That's why I'm just like, oh, I'm an enjoyer of the arts, and that includes animated content. That's all it is. Like, when I read dojinshis, am I gooning? No, I'm learning anatomy. I'm referencing other people's art. You know, I'm seeing how other people draw feet, for example. You know, that's all it is. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Casual lore enjoyer. No, that's why it's like I was like talking about this with like someone else who actually know. Shh. um no, so like I remember I was talking about this with Ozzy before, actually. How I really like integrating lore into things. It's like, okay, so let's say whenever I collab with somebody, I'm always like, okay, what is the reason for our meeting? You know, like, why are we friends? Like, why are we collabing right now? How did we meet? And so I'm like, let's brainstorm some lore. It's flavor text. It's like you wanna add on to your lore the more you go on, and it's just really fun because like there's when it comes to like, let's say my lore, right? There's like the canon lore, and then there's like the stream lore, where it's like, for example, canon lore is like the whole the double isekai situation. But stream lore is like ice cubes down my panties and some guy who wanted to name our first son Goku. You know, it's like that. Which I think is like super funny because it's like, because I looked at my wiki page last night, and I was like, oh, they included a bunch of stuff that I didn't expect to be included in here. Like, oh god, oh god, they're mentioning a lot of stuff from my debut stream. Oh my god. Who's your favorite collab partner? I haven't collabed with people in a while. I mean, you guys know, like, the person I collabed with the most was Bakura, but that was only because I was available when he wanted to do like his morning streams, and I was like, okay, I'm awake, so let's do it. But nowadays, I mean, I haven't collabed with that many people. I mean, as you guys know, I'm actually quite shy, and so I could never bring myself to DM someone out of nowhere, let alone actually ask them for a collab. Like, I feel like I'll be more comfortable doing that once I can actually stream on Twitch, because then it'll be a lot easier. Because like oh my god, it's so complicated when I don't have like a mixer, and it's like all I have to do is like play like their audio on my speaker. Like, that's not very good quality, you know. But so that's why I'm always like, I'll collab with whoever asks me to collab. But but I can't bring myself to ask people. I'm like, I don't want to be like, hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but would you wanna do a stream with me? Do you wanna collab? I wanna hang out with you, but it's okay if you don't wanna, if you're busy. Like, will you collab with me? Circle yes or no. Yeah, it's like yes or yes. Use your senpai card. Yeah, but it's like I don't wanna. I don't want. I'm shy. Yeah, no, it's like the best part of the Elder Scrolls. Oh my god. I watch so many videos about Elder Scrolls, and I'm like, am I ever actually gonna watch, or am I actually gonna play Skyrim at some point? My friends want me to do a stream where I make content out of that whole that AI Skyrim thing. Was it Skyrim? It was like I think there's like a Skyrim thing with like AI, right? I think so. I don't know. I forgot what that game was. New Nexus membership hazing is just doing such collabs with Enaria. Yeah, it's like if you can handle my streams, then you can handle anything. um yeah, no, it's like I'm so sad that I have to like ease up on the drinking for a bit just until my body fully recovers. But it's like it was funny because like Ozzy was like, hey, you wanna you wanna collab? um and I'm like, okay. Not this week though. But yeah, so it's like hopefully after this week I can start drinking again. I'm giving myself just 2.5 weeks of sobriety because I really shouldn't have drank anything while I was sick, but I was like, but I want a beer. I just one. It's just one beer. It's just it's just for the vibes. And is there anyone you will not collab with? There's okay. So here's the thing with me, right? I am Rob slowly taking your niche while you're gone. Yeah, I know that's the thing. It's like I'm okay with that because I want to pull away from the alcoholism, mainly because my body can't handle it. Like I said, we're not addicts, we're enthusiasts, okay, we're not alcohol addicts, and that's the thing. The tummy hort potion, yeah, exactly. Gulp gulp. I was like, should I use that as like a like just an onomatopoeia? Like you know how there's like womp womp, bow bow or something. Should I go like glug glug? Because like during my debut stream, I was just like pouring like a lot of wine into my glass, which by the way, apparently is not what you're supposed to do. I always fill my glass all the way up, and then people are like, "Why? That's a hefty glass," and I'm like, "Is it? I thought you're supposed to drink a lot." You know, Ozzy roasted me about this. He was like, it's like for so wait no was it was it you Ozzy or somebody else? But like I remember somebody on Twitter was like, for someone who likes wine so much, you don't know a lot about it. I'm just like, hey, I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not a sommelier. What I am is a drinker. Okay, I'm just here having a good time. If it tastes good, it's going in my stomach. Oh, oh, that could be taken out of context. I always swallow, Anon. I think that was. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're holding your glass incorrectly. What? What? No, I always. You know what's funny? I do actually drink very irresponsibly. I know you're supposed to drink responsibly, and then I was talking about this with my friend. I was like, oh, you know how you're supposed to drink responsibly, and they're like, no, you're supposed to drink moderately. I fill my glass all the way up, and then I hold it like a baby because like I use like two hands to like to take sips. And it's like I don't even sip it like a normal person. I just chug it down. And then because I will go on camera with a friend, and then they'll see me drinking for the first time, and then they're like, oh, that's how you drink wine. No wonder you get so drunk. No, no, no vor. No, nor, no vor, no vor. You're not supposed to have your hand on the bottom of the glass because your body heat changes the flavor. Yeah, but if I drink it fast, then it won't matter, will it? Here's my thinking, right? I always thought that whenever people had like only a little bit of wine in their glass, I thought that that was just because the host was trying to ration. I didn't think it was because you were supposed to like air it out. I didn't think it was supposed to. Like, I didn't think there was a reason behind it. Like other than that, I thought they were just trying to like just so it makes sense why they want to do some portion control. I get it. No, no, I was. So when I had my own wine bottles to consume, and I wasn't gonna share, I was just gonna drink it by myself. I was like, okay, I might as well fill up my glass all the way, just get it started. And so whenever my friends saw me drinking, they were like, why do you drink like that?" Like, and I'm like, "Drink like what?" So I'd pour the entire, and that's why they thought it was so funny because it explained a lot. Because a lot of the time people are like, "Why, Enaria? Why are you such a lightweight? I thought you've been drinking for a while now." I'm like, I mean, I've only been drinking since last year. It's like I'm still a lightweight because I'm still training. I'm still training my body. And then they see how I drink, which is fast on an empty stomach. I don't pace myself. Whenever whenever I do shots with my friends, they'll be like they'll make me take a shot, right? But we'll all take shots. And then I'm just like, okay, another. And they're like, no, we have to pace ourselves. I was like, what do you mean? I waited like 2 minutes. That's me pacing myself. So it's the same thing with the wine. It's like I'm like, ooh, this wine tastes good. And then I'm drinking it like juice. The Enaria is so pretending to be a horror rat are proving more and more true each day. Hey, no, I never said no. I'm an yeah, no, it's not. I am a lady, so I am say so. It's like I don't pretend to be a whore. I have never once said that I was a whore. In fact, I've said I was the opposite. I'm a wholesome, innocent little lady. But wine is just exactly. That's why I'm like, why can't I drink it out of an adult sippy cup? I'm clutching my wine glass or like my wine bottle like I'm a baby. I have two hands on it. I'm like chugging it and everything. I remember my very first bottle of wine that I drank by myself this year. It was 3 a.m. and I was drinking wine while watching episodes of Bluey. It was good. It was a good time. How I am. If we drink together, we're gonna need some kind of supervision. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like I always need babysitters when I drink because I don't handle my alcohol well, but I also don't pace myself. I don't. That's why I don't handle my alcohol well. So it's like I'm gonna need somebody who's a lot more experienced with drinking to like just be the babysitter, and just kind of handle all that. Just add Coca Cola to your red wine. Yeah, that sounds yucky. Oh, you know what? Um, I got some friends into soju recently. I think I even suggested it to Flork actually of that socks agency. Yeah, that guy Flork. He's so freaking weird. I remember in this one VC, he was like, "Enaria, you promised you would drink with me," and I was like, "Why does why does everybody?" Everybody wants to drink with me, and my liver can only take so much. That guy's so funny though. Um, drunkenly hanging out with agency CEOs is so funny to me because it's like they have like their business persona, and then they have like their drunk persona, which is so fun, which is so funny. Liver hort, exactly. My liver. That's. I thought I went to the. I thought I got sick because of the alcohol. Like my friends were like, "Oh, maybe you got alcohol poisoning." I was just like, "What? What?" Yeah, I thought it was an ulcer. I thought it was appendicitis. I thought it was like alcohol poisoning. I thought it was. My sister got so mad at me. She was like, "Did you get food poisoning again?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it feels different than last time. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's not the same thing." This is take this as a cautionary tale, guys. It's like when it comes to consumption of anything, whether it's alcohol or drinks or food, please be mindful. Just take it easy. I got kind of crazy with the alcohol, but also with the ordering food from lots of different places, because I was like, oh, I don't want to cook, so I'm gonna order some stuff. And for like a whole week, I was just ordering a bunch of stuff from different places, trying out new restaurants. And then I got sick, and I was like, what did I eat that gave me the bad tummy tums? What gave me tummy hort? I had food poisoning just last vacation. I was alone abroad in a foreign country. Oh, dude, that sounds so bad. See, I was lucky enough that I was able to kind of deal with my tummy hurt in the comfort of my own home. Like, I don't think I could handle any type of thing like that while in a foreign land. Food poisoning is the worst. I got it from raw frozen eggs my grandma undercooked making scrambled eggs. See, okay, okay. Have you guys ever heard of like egg buffets in Japan? So the reason why in Japan you can consume raw eggs is because they have very high food standards in Japan. Do not eat raw eggs if you're not from Japan or Korea, okay? Like those places are very careful when it comes to like avoiding stuff like that. Like Japan, they're very their food grading is very high. Korea, I don't think has had a case of salmonella in 10 years. So it's like, please don't just consume raw eggs just out of nowhere. I was so scared when that one person came into my chat a couple months ago, and I was dealing with a hangover, and they told me to try a prairie oyster, which is like a hangover cure that involves like a raw egg yolk, and so that was disgusting. I don't ever want to do that again. But but yeah, I know that scared me because I was like, what if I die? uh, so my new hangover cure is to just drink water, and also to eat a very hearty meal, like just eat meat, because it's like I do not want to like cure a hangover with something like noodles. I'm like, I know I need like bacon or something. I need like a pork chop or something. You donated for that? Oh my god. Yeah, but anyways, careful when it comes to raw eggs, guys. Be careful. Like I know there's people. Oh, thank you. I remember there are these people that just I thought this was fake as hell. Like when I see those things in movies where a guy makes a protein shake and it's just like raw eggs or something. And I thought that was the craziest thing. I was just like, oh, that looks really gross, but surely that doesn't happen in real life, right? No, no, people do that. Just not a lot though. I think nowadays people would prefer doing like protein shakes or just making some blended thing with kale or whatever. But yeah, just seeing a guy in a movie where he's just drinking like he's just chugging a glass of raw eggs. I'm like, ugh, ew. My uncle makes his raw egg with his cup noodles. Oh no, that's fine because like with your cup noodles, the raw egg gets cooked, even just like slightly. So yeah, that's the thing too. Like, do you guys ever see that Japanese breakfast thing where it's like a bowl of rice and an egg yolk and some soy sauce, green onions? Yeah, don't do that with cold rice. It has to be specifically freshly cooked rice. because you want the heat to cook the egg. You like do not do that on cold rice. Like that was like the whole point. The same thing with the cup noodles thing. It has to be hot for a reason. I use raw egg for my hot pot dipping sauce. I think it depends on where you're from. I don't suggest that sort of thing if you're from America because, like, yeah, you guys could get sick from that. But if you're from a place that has like more like I don't know, it's like it depends on where you're from again. Like the food standards and everything. So if it's like a dipping sauce, I'm assuming you add like soy sauce or vinegar to it. That should probably help, like just with the like killing bacteria thing. That should help, I think. But yeah, no. When I make my instant noodles, I always add a raw egg to it because it's getting cooked anyways. So it's like I add a lot of stuff to my noodles. By the way, guys, like if you're ever worried about like being unhealthy because you're eating a lot of cup noodles, a lot of nutritionists say that it's not what you don't eat, it's what you add to your food, right? So if you're eating cup noodles, add stuff to it to make it healthier. Add an egg, add some meat, some green onions, maybe some, I don't know, like maybe vegetables. Sometimes I'll add like cabbage to mine. But yeah, no, it's just like just to make things a bit healthier, I guess. Like I was sick yesterday with a cold, right? So I made myself some egg drop soup, which is already healthy, but I decided to add like tomatoes and cabbage to it just to add more vegetables to my soup. It was really good. Mm, when I fry an egg, I add a raw egg to the pan. Yeah, yeah, okay. Man, it's like oh, that was a thing too that I kind of despise. When I was sick with my tummy problems, I had to eat so many raw eggs. No, not raw eggs. I had to cook so many eggs. And why did I say that? But yeah, no, I had to cook a bunch of eggs because it was just like my mother was like, okay, you can't eat anything other than bland food. So you can only get rice congee. You can only have boiled eggs and also water and and Gatorade and Bakari sweat and maybe some crackers. But that's it. And yeah, it was kind of scary because like not knowing what you're sick with when you're feeling a lot of pain is really nerve-wracking because it's like, okay, is this something that'll go away, or is this something that I need to go to the hospital for like right now immediately? And for the first 2 days I was just like, okay, it should probably go away soon, right? No, I had to go to the hospital just to make sure. um and then I went to the bank the next day. Man, you have to eat all the eggs. Yeah, exactly. It's better if it was better me than my sister because my sister hates eggs actually. She doesn't like any eggs. Like I have to figure out ways to get her to consume eggs. So it's like she would have hated being in my position where I had to eat a lot. I could only eat like hard-boiled eggs because my sister hates them. There was this one book that my sister had when we were younger. It was I don't know where she got this book, but it was like this random book. The title was Eggs, and I just remember I opened it, right, because I was curious. I was like, what kind of book is this? Why is the title like that? The title is Eggs. The very first page, the very first line said, "I don't even like eggs." That's I thought that was so freaking funny. That was that was like whenever there are those posts that are like, "Oh, what's a line from a book that you always remember that you can't forget?" A lot of people will always answer something so profound, something so romantic or whatever. And that's mine. That's my that's my unforgettable line in a book. That that specifically. Yep, that's it. That's the whole book. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Imagine being able to eat eggs. Yeah, I know. Right? I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like there's always ways unless you're like deadly, like unless you're like deathly like allergic to something, there's always a way to eat something that you don't like. So for example, um my sister hates eggs and raw green onions. So what do I do to feed her that? I make egg drop soup because I'll cook the green onions and the egg in the water. So that's how I can get her to eat that. And I think she's also fine with eggs if I make them in shakshuka, because there is like poached eggs on top. So wait, is it poached? I guess it's poached and also steamed. I don't know, but she'll eat that. And that's the thing that's so annoying about feeding her, is that I'll have to figure out ways how to make her eat things that she doesn't want to eat. And that's the thing that's annoying about living with her, is that she has um dietary restrictions, and she's also a picky eater. So it's both that it's just a personality thing and also like a health thing with her. And so I'm like, not only do I have to figure out different recipes, I have to figure out how to make them work within, within certain boundaries. I don't know. I don't like it because I can't play around with food too much. So it's like I'll have to decide whether to just not cook something a way that I want to try cooking it, or I have to figure out a way to just work around that. And I'm just like, just eat it, you damn bitch. Yeah, but it is. I'm like, why am I doing this? And I'm already struggling just feeding myself. Why must I struggle feeding somebody else? Especially someone who doesn't just consume like a garbage can. It's because like the thing with me is that I'm willing to try anything. Like like you'll feed me something, I'll probably eat it even if I don't like it that much. I'll I remember like my mother gave me some wasabi potato chips one time, and I really hated them because I don't like wasabi. But I ate them regardless, and I just my sister was just watching me eat them like this. I would like take a bite of a chip, and I'd be like, ugh, that's gross. But I'll have another one just in case. Maybe I'm overreacting, and then I'll have it. I'm like, yuck. Maybe just one more. Like, it's like, no, maybe it'll get better after I get used to it. You know, until I finish the whole bag. And my sister's like, you can stop. You don't have to eat it. Just throw it out. I'm like, yeah, but it's a waste. So it's like, if ever I eat with you people, like if ever I'm eating with somebody, I'm not gonna waste food. I'm always gonna try. If you cook for me, I will definitely eat it. If you take me somewhere, I'll definitely eat it. It's gonna it's gonna take a while before I ever go like, no, I refuse to eat that. Like, because even stuff that I don't like, I will eat. Last night, my sister, she came home with some takeout, and I asked her. I was like, wait, is this are these green things, are these green beans or are these green chilies? I can't really tell. And she was like, I think they're green beans. And I ate one, and I was like, no, I don't think so. She's like, no, I think they're green beans. And I'm like, are you sure? These taste kind of spicy. And then when I ate the last piece, I was like, yeah, no, that was definitely a green chili. So it's like, even when I was like already disgusted by it, I still ate it. I don't like wasting food, and that's why, Anon, I will always swallow. I'll never spit it out. And by that I mean food, because I'm say so today. I have an egg intolerance. Any eggs completely destroy my stomach. For me, the only thing that really upsets my stomach, I mean, aside from everything, the thing that really upsets my stomach is a lot of oil. That's why I'm kind of. It's not that I'm picky about it. It's just that I know how my body reacts to oil. So it's like, if I have really oily food, I need to like pat it down with like a napkin first, just so, or a paper towel, just to avoid like getting ill. Because it's like like you'll swallow if we cook it first. Is what you. Yuck. Yummy. I'm gonna go sleep, but it's good to see you again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should post my stream schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. But yeah, no, it's like it's just it's one of those things where experimentation with food is always risky because you never know if you're gonna have some sort of reaction to it. And that's why I get kind of scared at the idea of like having kids, because what if they're like deathly allergic to a bunch of stuff and I wouldn't know until it's too late, right? Like my mother freaked out so much whenever I ate shellfish. Mainly crustaceans. I'm okay with like mussels and clams and scallops and things, but when it came to shrimp or crab, I used to get like allergic reactions. And because of that, like growing up, she would freak out every time I tried to eat something. And I'm like, yeah, but all the food that we have always has shrimp in it. I don't know what you want from me. It's either I eat the shrimp or I starve, mother. But because of that, because of my I was slowly building a tolerance, and now I can eat shellfish without the risk of having an allergic reaction. But now I'm also lactose intolerant, so that's it was a trade-off, you know. I lost my allergy, but I developed lactose intolerance, which is not really uncommon. A lot of people, a lot of it's normal. It's normal to develop lactose intolerance. Enaria on schedule, yeah. Being late to posting my own schedule is so free. It's so on brand for me. Um, yeah, but it's shut up, shut up. Yeah, but like but that's the thing, right? It's like just develop. Okay, so when you don't have lactose intolerance as an adult, that's actually the mutation. That's actually the weird thing. And it makes me laugh, or it's like, for example, like let's say a white person, right? So if a white person, if a person is white, blonde, blue-eyed, and has no lactose intolerance, that's a lot of mutations in one person. Like that is so funny to me. Like the fact that like all that is like technically a mutation. And I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Cause you know how Asians or like whatever, like you know how they make fun of white people for not being able to handle spicy food. Yeah, just look them in the eye and just dare them to drink like a glass of milk without having to take a shit after. Just that's your trump card. That's your that'll be your rebuttal. Okay. I'm gonna have to go because I have. So speaking, yeah, I have to go now because I have something to do. But like, thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. We're just doing a chill stream today because like I need to like slowly work my way back into streaming since I was gone for so long. I apologize again, but I was dying, so I'm not that sorry. But yeah, see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, she has to go back to the hospital. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Hope to see you guys. Yeah, hope to see you guys on my next stream. But until then, take care. Bye. Oh wait, right. For old time's sake, here's your kiss goodnight. Mwah. Here's your sloppy kiss goodnight with extra tongue. Okay, bye. Bye, you guys. Yeah, yeah. Hang on. AniLive, let me end. Okay, bye.